In 1 second. There you go.
Hey, Bam. As much as you guys have fought the good fight in a bunch of games, including the Philly game where you weren't there and they fought into overtime, shorthanded again in a game like this, is there a certain frustration that the effort isn't turning into the tangible W's, or is there a certain satisfaction that you guys are willing to fight through anything to be there at the end of games like this?
We just going through a rough patch right now, man. We trying to figure it out. We don't use the crutch up. We down in numbers. You know, it's always next man up. So we gonna figure this thing out. And like I keep saying, you know, I'm a positive person. I feel like positive energy, you know, turn this around, and we'll get on the winning streak soon.
Your 40-point effort, was it something you felt with Jimmy and Tyler out you had to do, or did it just happen sort of organically through the game?
I knew I had to be more aggressive than I was last game. You know, I put that game on myself, but you know, I came out aggressive from the jump and just kept going, and coach kept feeding me the ball. So I wish we'd have got the W, man. The 40 don't mean nothing unless you get the W, for real.
And then my last question, 7 seconds to go. Kyrie misses a free throw, 3-point game. Coach is walking on the court, signaling a timeout. The ball's fed ahead to you. What happened on that play? Did you think you guys were playing ahead? Were you surprised that it was a pitch ahead to you and not a timeout? Can you please take us through that? Thank you.
It was supposed to be a timeout. I guess miscommunication, you know, between the coaches and the referees. But, you know, once I knew there was no timeout, you know, the shot clock's going now, so we got to get some type of shot off.
Thank you.
All right, up next we have Barry Jackson.
Bam, had you ever thought about, even as a daydream, of scoring 40 points in an NBA game? Had that thought even crossed your mind ever growing up?
Yeah.
And how pleasing was it to reach that point? Obviously, I know the loss is what's most significant in your mind, but how pleasing was the accomplishment if you're able to at least put that in perspective with the loss?
Honestly, I didn't know I had 40 until the end of the game. So, you know, I just felt like I was just out there hooping.
And I know your teammates obviously will, you know, encourage you to keep being aggressive even when Jimmy and Tyler are back. Do you think even when you're at full strength, you might take on this aggressive offensive bent at times? Not to this extent tonight, obviously, but maybe perhaps more so than you have been at times.
Yeah, for sure. You know, all my teammates feed me that positive energy. They want me to be aggressive. So, you know, when Tyler and Jimmy get back, they probably going to want me to go for 40 again. So, it's one of those things, man. Coaches just let me off the leash and just let me go. And
I saw you had a nice exchange with Kyrie afterward. Any nice comment you get about your offensive game? I know, you know, this is something that not everyone has seen to this extent, obviously.
You know, I've known Kyle for a minute because I knew his dad. So, you know, it's our brotherly love at the end of the day. You know, he's proud of me. I'm proud of him. And we left it at that.
Thanks, Bam.
Up next, we have Brendan Tobin.
Just how much did you like your guys fight a lot more in this game? You know, where it could have gone dicey, it could have gone, you know, into a blowout, but you guys were able to maintain and keep it close.
I feel like we set the tone from the jump. You know, when we fought back the first time, you know, I felt like we could do it again, and we did, and we hung around. So, you know, it's one of those things where we're down in numbers, so we got to kind of, you know, adapt to the closing group and figure it out from there. You know.
Up next, we have Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, what's going on, Bam? Can you kind of just talk about how weird it is to not be able to trade jerseys with a guy in just a year? And I mean, you talked about it earlier, but what's your relationship like with Kyrie? And obviously you guys are both kind of from the same state, Jersey. Just how has Jersey kind of brought you guys closer?
I I don't think Jersey has anything to do with it. You know, like I said earlier, you know, his dad used to help fund our AAU team. So, you know, just being able to talk to his dad a lot, and I started getting to know Kyrie, and just end up with being in the league, and then, you know, when we play against each other, it's all love, but in between them lines, we enemies. So, you know, that's kind of how our relationship is.
Got it. Thank you.
And one more. Up next, we have Christos Saltas from SD Negris.
Hello, Bam. I would like to ask you what it means the effort in fourth quarter, because you made a great comeback and you made a great run during the fourth quarter. And about you, do you feel with your performance you grow more as a leader on the court?
Yeah, I feel like my leadership has grown. You know, I'm stepping into a bigger role, and that's just the responsibility to generate, to get us going, and you know, everybody feeds off of me. So, you know, I can't have any games where I'm not aggressive or I'm playing laid back. So from now on, I got to be, you know, ultra aggressive from the start.
Thank you.
All right, up next, we have one more from Tim Reynolds.
Bam, were you guys able to, through back channels, kind of get the jerseys exchanged? Because it seemed like Kai was that's what he was asking for.
Oh yeah, he definitely wants it. I'm gonna send him one on my own time. You know, just me personally, just gonna do that on my time, and just have a special 41 up there. You know?
All right, well, good. Thank you, Bam.
Black Lives Matter, people.